to you are into. Ooh, I look rough. Hi guys, it is quite early. It is around 6:30 in the morning. I'm here at Zurich Airport. I've been here for about an hour and a half already. I got here way earlier than I needed to. My flight is at 9:30 and I left my hotel before 5. And I got here super quick on the metro. And I'm through security. I'm waiting for my gate to be announced. I'm really tired and I can't think straight, and this lighting is not doing me any justice and my hair looks horrid. I'm gonna go. I'm vlogging on my phone because my camera is tucked away, and someone tell me why I didn't tell my taxi to drop me off at my hotel. I said, oh, the city center's fine. Girl. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge how beautiful this room is? It's like a mini apartment all in one room. Here's the bed, a couch, a TV, a table, even a kitchen area. This is the Swan, was my thing dying? No, this is the Swan House apartment hotel. Very good price. I think every night was only $52 for me. So very, very good price there. You guys, I cannot believe I've been up forever. It is so weird to think that I was in Switzerland this morning, and then I was in London, and now I'm here. So I've mentioned before that I work in customer service in retail almost full-time. Sometimes I have full-time hours, but they don't hire me full-time. And I'm not the type of person to complain about things. I get that airlines are super, super swamped this time of year. But you guys, that was the worst traveling airline experience of my life. Basically, do you guys see this backpack? I had to check this because this was too big to be a personal item. So I had to pay $70 going to London and $50 going to here to bring this. And meanwhile, there are tens of people behind me who don't get told to, you know, check their backpack. Anyway, so it's just been quite a day. Now, believe it or not, and I'm still trying to do research, but tomorrow, there's supposed to be like a hurricane-like storm here, hurricane-like winds, a lot of stormy weather, and I actually have an evening excursion booked with Reykjavik excursions to bring me and a group of people to like a place where you could allegedly see the Northern Lights. Of course, I'm here in Iceland, I have to make that attempt to see Northern Lights. However, if there is a storm, I really doubt the clouds are going to allow us to do that. So I'm going to have to somehow get in contact with the tour company and see what's going on there. Anyway, but that's not until like 9 p.m. Tomorrow, so maybe the storm will be a little bit better. I'm not sure. Probably not. So anyway, I'm gonna probably hop out of my room for another little bit. I'm not gonna do too much exploring of the downtown area. This is in a very good area, this hotel. I think right smack in the heart of the city. I'm not gonna do too much exploring today because I am just so tired, but I do want to either find a place to eat or a grocery store or a convenience store. That way I can stock up on a few things. I just can't get over this room. It is so freaking cute. Anyway, all right, I'm trying to find a good light here. It's all bad. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I have to shower so bad. Oh my god, I feel gross.
He must have really wanted to. I love it.
So I just did a bit of grocery shopping and I ate some late dinner at this place called Glow. It's kind of like a, I described it to my mom as kind of like a Chipotle kind of thing where you could build your own like salad bowl, or they have already made ones. I got the Mediterranean bowl. It was so good. A lot of vegan options there. I definitely see myself coming back there every day. I cannot wait to walk around here in the morning. I can only imagine how beautiful it is when I can actually see everything. I think the sun sets fairly early around here, maybe like 3:30, 4 o'clock. That's what it said on my phone. I don't know. So I'll have to wake up at a good time, and I hope tonight I fall asleep at a good time. I'm just gonna head back to my room now, shower, wash up, make sure everything got to my that was in my suitcase is all okay, and then call it a night. You guys, there's a Domino's. There's a Domino's. Good morning. Today is my first full day here in Iceland. I'm so excited. Now I woke up again pretty late because I was waking up throughout the night and I was like, it's still dark out. It's still too early to wake up. And then I looked at my clock and it was like 10 a.m. And then I Googled, you know, what time does the sun rise here in Iceland in the winter? And it's around 11. And then it sets around 3:30, 4-ish. So I did not know that. So here we are. It is around 11 right now. I'm just walking around the downtown area. It is so beautiful here. Now, as you guys can tell, it is very cloudy out. Is it focused? Yes, there it is. It's even snowing a bit, meaning my excursion this evening outside of the city in an attempt to get to see the Northern Lights was canceled. I woke up to that, but that's all right. I didn't really expect, I think it's a big hit or miss kind of thing. I don't think it's like guaranteed at all to see it while you're here. I think it's kind of just like a thing that you hope to see. So I decided to take matters into my own hands, and here I am at this beautiful, one of the most beautiful churches I've ever seen. I'm not sure what it's called. I know it's very popular here, right smack in the center of the city. I actually walked past it. Oh, it's cold. Walking to my hotel late last night, and I thought to myself, I have to check this out in the morning once again. Oh, it's windy. It is just so beautiful. I'm gonna spend some time here, take some pictures, and I think I might be able to go inside. I'm not sure. It just looks so beautiful. I feel like the camera cannot do it justice. So I do have quite the impressive collection of Harry Potters from around the world. My sister got one for me in Italy. I bought a few online, and I think I got one in Germany. I have one from Canada and French, so I just stopped here at a bookstore and found Harry Potter, the Sorcerer's Stone in Icelandic, which I think is really cool. The first one was actually a lot more pricier than the other ones, but the first one had a different cover, so I thought that was pretty neat. So here I am growing my Harry Potter collection, even in Iceland. It is very easy to spend money here, what I'm noticing, and I have gotten a few forms to fill out at the airport to receive some tax money back. I did that when I was in South Africa. What's down here? I'm just like walking. I did do that on Semester at Sea, and I think I ended up giving up because it was just way too hard to figure out. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but I would be getting a significant amount of money back if I did do that. So I'll have to do more research and see how simple that is. Here is actually getting a little bit more intense, and I've been in a few shops and they said they're all closing around 3. And It is around, let me see, 2:15. I thought it was a good idea to walk to the ocean. It's over there. I'm not sure if you can see it. I was kind of scared. It's like right by the highway. I was kind of afraid to stop and take a picture. And the weather's getting pretty bad here. You can't even tell on camera, but the winds are pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick back in the city, and then head back to my room, see what the forecast is like. And maybe tomorrow on my bus ride, I'll be able to see a better view of the ocean. That'd be pretty cool. You could kind of see it over there, kind of, sort of, right past that road. That right there is the ocean. Isn't that crazy? Looks so scary and so cold. Alright, so I came back to my room for a bit to put away all of the things that I bought. I bought so many shirts. Oh my gosh. I wanted to buy one for my mom, but then I saw one down the street that I liked more, and then I saw one down the street that I liked more, so I'm here with a bunch of shirts that I don't need. Anyway, I just got an email from my tour company saying that one of my excursions for tomorrow is canceled because of the weather. Now tomorrow, as I was trying to explain earlier, I bought this combo thing. So it was first gonna bring us to the Golden Circle, and then that tour is gonna end, and then part 2 is gonna be the Blue Lagoon. Now, so far, the only part that's canceled is the Golden Circle. So hopefully Blue Lagoon is not canceled. That's gonna be really sad if it is, but I know it's no one's fault. I completely understand. The weather gets in the way. I totally get that. I'm hoping at least my flight leaves on time on Thursday. That would really suck. But then again, I have work Friday morning, so if I'm stuck in Iceland, it's not the worst thing. I think the weather is only gonna get worse from here on out, so I think I'm going to find somewhere to eat real quick, maybe the same place I went yesterday, and then head back to my room, maybe. I feel like I can't do anything. I feel kind of stuck here in the city because when I was researching, you know, getting around in Iceland, everybody kind of recommended renting a car. Now, I can't even drive in America too well, so how am I gonna drive here in Iceland? So that was not on my radar anywhere. So that's why I booked all these excursions to actually get out of the city. Like in Switzerland, I was just in the city the whole time, so hopefully it's super windy out there. You can't probably even tell, but it is just so windy. So I'm hoping I can get out of the city. That would be really, really nice. All right, I'll talk to you later. Look at these really cute slippers I got for my niece. I read somewhere that there are more sheep in Iceland than there are people. I hope she likes those. I guess I did take a bit of a risk coming here during the winter time. You know, I thought it would be less crowded, less touristy, but all of the tours are canceled. It's fine, that's fine. You guys, they have TV in this room that has Netflix, and there's every single season of RuPaul's Drag Race. They don't even have that on in the US. So if I'm stranded here, you know, it's okay, but I just feel, you know, not good about it, but whatever. I'm gonna probably head out real quick, find somewhere to eat if anywhere is open, and then head back to my room and do something. Good morning, everyone. Today is the next day. Good morning. So although it's still pretty chilly out here, that's a different sound. The weather has definitely cleared up a lot. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the weather has definitely cleared up quite a bit. And you can't tell from my camera, but it's like kind of sunny and the skies are blue, but it looks white. Anyway, so tonight is my Blue Lagoon trip to the Blue Lagoon. However, I'm currently walking over to a sculpture here by the ocean called the Sun Voyager. It's pretty famous. It's meant to symbolize, I was reading online, the promise of undocumented territory, progress, freedom, really beautiful themes there. and I think it's meant to also symbolize like the sun. I don't know, but it looks really, really interesting. And what I was surprised about a second ago is because the weather was so bad yesterday, you saw me kind of shy away from going near the ocean. However, I am walking to the ocean right now, and it looks insane. Let me show you. You guys, this is unreal. Do you see that? I don't know if you could see on camera, but let me get closer. So this is Chris from the future. The sound quality here was absolutely terrible. I should have invested in one of those wind muffler things for my camera, but oh my gosh, the sound here was terrible. So here I am, but again, this place was absolutely breathtaking. It was so cold, so windy, but all I wanted to do was just stand there and look out at the ocean. The view that was right in front of me was just so crazy to me. I've never seen anything like that before. And also the Sun Voyager right next to where I was standing was really, really cool to see. It was just such a beautiful place, and it was so funny. It's right off of a highway. Like, you wouldn't even really know it was there. It was completely a walking distance right from my hotel. It was just stunning, and I could have stood there forever because I just felt like no picture, no looking at it was long enough. It was just absolutely stunning. And here I am once again, and I think the sound here was bad as well, but again, I was just saying how cold it was. And let's cut back to me in the hotel room. I had to come back here to my room and warm up. It is so cold. I don't even think it's actually that cold, but I think it's just like the yeah, it's only 30, but it says feels like 18. It's not even like that freezing cold, but maybe because I was by the water. Anyway, so I have about a few hours now to spare until I have to walk to the bus station and then drive over to the Blue Lagoon, which is a very, very popular attraction here in Iceland. I'm not sure if it's like, I know it's very popular with tourists. I'm not sure if it's popular with locals as well. I'm not sure if it's like, you know, a thing. But whenever you do Google things to do in Iceland, it's always number 1, number 2. So I feel like I have to go, even though, you know, whatever. I'm actually really looking forward to that. We are going at night, so I think it's supposed to be like a different experience at night because it's going to be, of course, dark, and it's not super cloudy. If you could see out my window, there are a few clouds out there, but for the most part it is fairly clear. And you know, I've seen pictures where you could see the northern lights from the lagoon. I'm not counting on anything, but that would obviously be a big plus, but I'm not, you know, expecting to. And then tomorrow I leave Iceland and I go home. I can't believe this trip is like over. My flight leaves tomorrow at 5 p.m., which is a big, big difference. You know, that my other flights have always left so early or so late. So the middle of the day is kind of nice because I don't have to wake up super early or worry about the metros or the trains leaving early. I'm just gonna be walking to the bus station, taking a bus to the airport. So it should all run fairly smoothly. I'm flying Iceland Air home. I paid a little bit more for that, but I'm not gonna, I don't know, my last experience with that other airline was just not good, so I'm happy I'm just flying a nice airline. I think it has good reviews. I don't know, I don't really care, but just after that last experience with EasyJet, I'm like over it. And it hasn't even been clicking in my head how close it is to Christmas. You know, everywhere here and Switzerland, France, everything is so much decorated, and but to me, you know, the holidays is all about just being home and being with your family and going shopping. And luckily everyone, you know, who I'm buying gifts for is getting souvenirs, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. So because I would have gotten them souvenirs anyway, but it's also Christmas time, so I'm excited to give everybody their gifts. You know, this has come to an end so quickly, and I think a lot of things didn't really go as I had planned. I'm not complaining because I think I have some good stories to tell, like my friends and my coworkers and my family, you know, from almost missing my flight to Paris because of the snowstorm at home. My flight was like the only one that was not canceled, and then come to Paris and there's a strike and the metros are down and a lot of things are closed, and then coming here and there's a hurricane, blizzard kind of thing, and a lot of my tours are canceled. So again, that's something I'm complaining, and maybe I am, but I think most of me is just a little disappointed because you know, I spent a lot of money coming here, and a lot of planning went into it, and when things don't work out and you feel kind of guilty, like, okay, I'm here in Iceland, I booked these crazy excursions all over the whole country and they're canceled and the whole city is basically shut down, so I'm just gonna sit here in my hotel room. So it makes you feel kind of bad, but you know, that's life, and it's the weather. I don't have any control over that whatsoever. So I'm just so thankful that my trip tonight is still on, and I think this trip has been really fun. I have so much going on in my life within the next few months. I'm gonna be finishing up school probably next year. I have to finish up, you know, my last few classes. I have stuff from my book coming out pretty soon, which I want to share with you guys. I was gonna wait until after this trip to do that. So I have a lot of things, and I feel like just traveling solo and getting out of your comfort zone and getting out of your home is just so therapeutic, and just really clears your brain and really makes you think about other things, and really just kind of makes everything at the same time feel so small and insignificant. I've been, you know, struggling a lot with things, you guys know, and I still am, and I'm probably gonna make a video about it when I come home. But when I travel, you know, it's just different. And yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna stop. This is like so not what I'm supposed to be talking about right now. I was just gonna say hi and I'm back here. So anyway, I'm gonna be waiting here for an hour or two more. I'm gonna leave about 2 hours to the bus terminal, and then we will be off to the Blue Lagoon. I'm so excited. I'm the only one on this bus so far. The bus leaves in 10 minutes. Alright, so we are here at the beautiful Blue Lagoon here in Iceland. It's pretty dark, you can't see me too well, but this place is absolutely magical. So some people recommend not to get your hair wet while you're here. Apparently something in the water could potentially damage it. It's not permanent, I think. It's just a small period of time where your hair might feel a bit odd. However, I am here just completely soaking wet. You guys, this is gonna sound really dumb. This is gonna sound really dumb if you don't know anything about me. But the last time I ever took my shirt off in a pool or a beach was probably when I was about 3 years old, maybe 2. I have absolutely no recollection of doing so, and here I am in Iceland wearing nothing but a Speedo. Body dysmorphia? We left her in America. I cannot believe I look like this right now. Time for my first mukbang. Just kidding. Here in Iceland they have I think it's a chain called 10 to 11, 10-11. It's like a 24-hour, it's kind of like a 7-Eleven type of thing. That might be why it's called 10-11. Something I like to do whenever I'm in a foreign country is to try gas station type food. Now this is not a gas station, but I picked up this vegan, oh it's Indian, I can't speak, it's been a long day. Indian vegan, it's not even Icelandic, that's alright. A little tortilla wrap. and I'm gonna eat it. I wanted to try it on camera. I walked to my hotel with this in my hand. I didn't want it to get ruined in my backpack. I'm gonna be honest, I have not eaten a single thing all day. Okay, it looks cute. What do you guys think? I can't tell if I like it or if I just like it because I'm hungry, but I'm gonna eat it. So it was extremely difficult to film really anything at the Blue Lagoon, especially at night, because one wrong slip up on your foot, one wrong movement of your hand, of one of your fingers, and your phone, your camera is gone. Now the lagoon itself isn't too deep. I think the deepest area was maybe 5 feet, but still I don't think my phone or camera or anybody's really could have survived that. I don't know, unless they're waterproof. I'm not willing to test that out. So I do apologize for the really poor footage from there. However, it was really, really, really nice. I feel like I still have to shower though because my hair is so crunchy. And I read about that, which is fine. I read someone with dreadlocks had to even cut their whole like a lot of their hair off because it just got so damaged. I don't really know the science behind it. I think it's something in the water that counteracts with your hair. But I think over time it does get better, but still it's just like, I feel like I have to shower. Even though I showered a good 3 times there, and the whole thing is kind of a big shower slash bath type of thing. But it was really, really, really nice. I had a really good time. The water was amazing, super warm. One of my favorite things was the steam bath. It's like a small hut, kind of near the sauna and some other thing. Oh, there's like a waterfall with like hot water that is like a massager. I know I said this in the vlog, I hope you heard me. And again, this is like the cheesiest thing I could possibly say. But you guys, like, I don't take my shirt off. I know I've posted some thumbnails with like pictures of me without a shirt, and I do that, you know, in mind that, okay, I could put a filter on this, I could edit the lighting to, you know, make something look darker, I could make it black and white, which ultimately makes a lot of pictures look visually better, in my opinion. This was the first time in my life I have gone swimming without a shirt. And not even that, but a pair of Speedos. Do you want to see these Speedos? They're so small. I actually bought these a few years ago, and I actually did a vlog, not a vlog, like a haul of them, and I never wore them because I was so afraid to wear them. You guys, look at these. They're like little booty shorts. Maybe it's because I'm not in America. Maybe it's because I know I'm leaving here tomorrow, that if anybody sees me, I'm okay with it, but it just felt so freeing in a good way. And I'm really proud of myself for that. You guys know I mentioned this also before, you know, these past few months and weeks have been challenging for me, to say the least. I feel like I've done a lot. I don't want to make this video like about this, but I'm not doing well. And I feel like this was like something good that finally happened. But I will make a video once I get home, kind of addressing some things that's been going on, because I've just not been all here. Tomorrow I leave Iceland, and I feel like I've only touched the surface of all the countries I went to, really. At the same time, it feels like Zurich was like a month ago. Like, I was in France when, like, last year. It just seems so crazy, the whole concept of time throughout. When you're traveling, it just goes by so quickly, but when it's over, you're like, wait, like, that went by quick, but also it feels like a year ago. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. And I'm gonna shower again, pack up, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm excited to go home though, to see my mom and my pets, and start celebrating Christmas. So I'll see you then.